Hello there, folks. Hey, this is Joe Wazoo here. Hey, this quick video today is going to talk about how you can calculate a CRC cyclic redundancy check code for a data tags or data values, if you will. So CRC code is used in messages. It's at the end of the message to check whether the message matches the code that was sent out. There's lots of YouTube videos on it, the theory, check it out, so forth. I have always wanted to do this, so I spent some time playing around with this, and I cheated a little bit. I went to the website for the Modbus here, simply Modbus, and they have an excellent spreadsheet you can download that you can play with to test to see if your code is correct. And if you watch a lot of YouTube videos, they'll show you how this works, how you calculate this, and so forth. And so anyway, I use that a lot to do some testing. So I wrote a database that does this, and let me go find it here. All right, so here it is. And basically, I've got a number of bytes that'll be my string, the message I might send out over 232.45 or Ethernet. And I'm going to calculate the CRC off that. And I wrote this with a couple different programs. One, I wrote a program here that just looks at 1 byte. I was testing this first to get this to work, and then once I did just 1 byte, then I wrote a whole program that does the whole thing as a function. So this here is the function that runs, and I'll copy and paste all of this into the comments of the video, so you can pretty much copy and paste it into your database. But let me just show you how this works. Let me go ahead and download this to the emulator. So right now, I'm running this emulator, clear all. This is byte 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way down. So if I click this button here, that's going to do a CRC just on this particular one. Notice the border turns red. And there's the code that I get, B440. So if I go back to the spreadsheet, nope, not that guy. Let me shrink that down. This is the spreadsheet here. So if you look 00 equals BF40, I think I said something wrong. Let's say, team, I change this to 01, for instance. So that comes up as 7E80. That's a hexadecimal number. 7E80. So if I go over and click here and put in 01, boom, boom, there it is, 7E80, perfect. Then I went a little further in this, and I said, okay, what if I want to calculate multiple bytes of data? So in that case, that uses that function code. So if I go in here and put in some numbers like this, 3344 here, let's do this. We'll make this one 11. How's that sound? All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bytes of our length. So we're going to make the length to 4. Notice when I hit enter, I made this box come up, and then of course I highlighted. So we're going to do this time, we're going to call that function, and we're going to look at these 4 bytes, and that comes back with a code of B1D1. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and double check my math over here. I'm going to go over to this guy. And we're going to put in 11, 22, 33, 44, enter, boom, B1D1. There you go. It's like bingo. I lost a bingo this weekend, by the way. Anyway, so that is that. And then this one here basically just calls that function and takes all 5 of these. That's a built-in thing. And then this one here loads it with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I can hit, oh, I guess I didn't call that. Well, yeah, that preloads it there. Well, in that case, 1, 2, 3, well, I can hit this button, and that gives you that code there. And then I went a step further. You might wonder, where would I use this? Well, actually, this frame here, oh, I need to fix that. This frame here is a Modbus frame. So here is the slave number. Here's the function code. Some other things. I'll be making a video on this later, but this is basically putting together a Modbus frame. So that's what I'm doing there in that case. Anyway, I'm going to, like I said, I'll copy the code from here into the comments of this video. You should be able to copy this into a database you want to use. And matter of fact, let me just do that real quick here. Let me show you what you're going to copy. I'll put this down in the comments. I'll put all this in there. So just for giggles, I'll do the same thing. I'm not going to copy from YouTube, but you will. So I'm going to right click on, you will copy this from the comments. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look, do I have a blank? I got a blank database here. I'm just going to try this out and see this is exactly what you're going to do if you want to use this. I'm using a Geo7, doesn't matter, but I'll go to Programs. Over here in Programs, I'm going to right click out here. I'll paste. I'm going to paste all this in here. Now notice, team, maybe I'll make this bigger so it takes up the whole screen. Notice when I did that I have a yellow diamond here, okay, and I need to translate. Now this program that I wrote is actually a function. Two things have to happen. You need to send it the length of the number of bytes you want to analyze, and it is going to return the CRC integer. So since this is acting as a function, team, I'm going to go right here, click the edit button right here on the properties of the program, right here, and I'm going to say that I'm going to receive an integer parameter. And by the way, I'm going to use the name length because this guy is going to grab from here. So I'll just type length, L-E-N-G-T-H, boom. And then it's going to return an integer. So in the data type, hit the pull down, choose integer, boom. So it should do that. I'll click OK. Now notice I got errors. Why do I have errors? I don't know why. Let me go ahead and highlight this. Okay, and let's go translate. Let's see what it does here. 1, 2, 3, boom. Data. Oh, well, wait a minute here. Oh, you know what? Yes, that's correct. So it's using the data string. That is correct. It's an array. I will say yes. Okay, there you go. That's it. It's actually going to use the data tag. Oh, that's correct. What am I thinking? So yeah, that's the data right there. So that is the external data that's going to use. That's awesome. So now you can use this program, and basically this is called your CRC function code, which is really sweet. It would be nice if we had that as a function over in the left under system, but we don't. But anyway, I wrote it, so now you can use it, and that's all you got to do to use that in your database. If you want a copy of my program, hey, don't be afraid to send me an email. Let me know that you want a copy of the CRC coding _1, and I'll be able to send you the whole thing. You can play with it and check it out. There'll be some more videos coming with this because I'm really trying to do some cool things with Modbus RTU. Hey, thanks a lot, folks. Have a great day. We'll see you later.